Hey guys, what's up? Storage Prospector here. So, I just did a bunch of videos. I haven't edited them yet. I said this year I'm going to do better. So, I don't know how much of it's actually going to be storage, but we are going to try to keep you up with some kind of content, whether it be thrift storing, yard selling when it comes season, or just what sells on eBay, things I find, that sort of stuff. Maybe I'll take you to the flea market a couple times, I don't know. But I do want to do this a little bit more often, so I am going to try my hardest to make a lot more videos for you guys to see. Maybe you can find the same junk I find and make a buck off of it too. Alright, so what we've got going on today is my stores are on vacation. So we're going to do what sold on eBay while we were on vacation. So money made. Don't know if you know about time away if you've got stores, but you can put your stores on time away. You change your handling time to, like, I upped mine to 10 days, and it actually ends tomorrow. But we're going to start packing up everything today so that it can be shipped out right tomorrow, and I can change all my handling back. And I'll give you a little intel of where all this stuff came from. Show you a little bit. We're on my smaller store. It's called Vintage Clothes and Whatnots. It is mainly vintage junk. Well, there's some new stuff up there, but it's still vintage. But here we go. Alright. So I got you in the chest mount here. If I don't shut you off while I put you in there. Alright, so there's the screen. The first item is in F6. I have custom schools on all my stuff. F6 Auction Gold. So that is Auction Goldsboro. That I got a lot of man cave. So had to do a little bit of cleanup in my room. It's horrible that when I clean out, my F6 is way up there. So we pull out one of these totes. We got something to set F6 on. Yep, there we go, F6. Now sometimes stuff's not in F6, but this is what we want right here. I'm pretty sure, yes. Miller General Draft clock, brand new in the box. It's just old stock. That tote could use some more stuff in it. Alright, so this one came from Goldsboro. I have the unit was slam packed full of boxes, and when I got to the boxes, 2/3 of the boxes were empty. So luckily in the back of the thing was this guy's man cave. I mean, I got neon signs, I got lighted signs, the glass edge signs, the mirrored glass stuff, all kinds of stuff. So the next thing on the agenda, which we're going to sit down. Okay, this came from the Randall buy, which if you've watched my other videos, I bought some clothes from Randall last July. I got about 3,000 pieces of clothes. They're all brand new with tags. So what I got was, in this listing we have 3 pairs of jeans that I sold for $27.95 plus shipping. So $100 off the jeans. Now reach over here, we're going to grab 3 of these. My jeans are not stored at my house. I have a storage unit that is the jeans, and it's actually all scissor toted up. Everything's divided up. I've got medical filing cabinets on the floor, and they're all set out, and then they've got different dividers in them. Then I've got a medical filing cabinet that's 5 drawers high, and it's on wheels, and it's got clothes in it, and everything's divided up nice and neat and organized. So the difference is this one, these clothes here. Now what I will do is I will use these things right here, and see, it even tells me that it is in what storage unit. It says that it's in tote 1 or 2, and then it says that it's pink, which is a design on the jeans, and it's a size 24. So right here I will put 7s, I will put size 24, and then I will put pink in. I will also put the person's name, but I won't do that right now with you guys watching. So when I go pick them up, I'll go ahead and have the label on all the jeans packages, and I'll just run by the storage unit, slide them in, and then ship them off. If they order more than one pair, I go up to a medium flat rate. If they order 3 or more, I go up to a large computer box so that I can slide them in there. I can get about 6 pair in there if it goes that route. And then I've actually got the option to sell a case, which that ended up being about $50 for the couple cases I've sold so far. So we have another pair of jeans, which these are a 28. These are coffee. So we get 7s, and then we put size 28, and then we go coffee, which is like a brown, sparkly brown. It's like a bedazzle. And then I think this was the same person. So now, see, I've just messed up. I messed up. So she's getting 2 pairs. I don't know why. I'll probably refund her. I will refund her to the difference. So this is my mailing room. Boxes of galore. There's boxes up there. We got bubble wrap. We got extra stuff. And then we've got all this. Boxes, 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 boxes. So what we're going to use is we're going to use a medium flat rate, which will be this one right here, because that's going to cost me $13, which is going to save me about $1.50, which she'll get a refund on it. So what she's done is she's gotten 2 pairs of coffee. I don't understand why she did it in 2 different things, but 7s, 2/28s, and coffee. Alright, so that goes there, that goes there. This guy wants me to extra box this, so I'll probably throw that into a 14 by 6 by 6 and put some bubble wrap in it so that it gets there safe. Now, one of the other things that sold, which also came from Randall, is a New Tags LRG Lifted Research Group t-shirt, Crazy Days. It's got the little Mexican sombrero guy, and he's carrying a gun, and it's got a bunch of different colors. So this one here, we do the same thing. We find the shirt poly, which is this right here. Sorry guys, normally I have all this stuff laid out and I just tell you, but I figured I'll show you the madness of everything that happens before it actually happens. So again, that is in the storage unit. I cannot put it in here, but what I can do is label this thing, and I think I'll hurt to put the last name in here, Paul's. And he is wanting a Crazy Days. We will put CD. It is a 3XL white. Okay. All these will get labeled up, and when we go pick up the product, we'll stick it in there and be ready to be shipped. Do that on the way out. So the last thing, got all those. This one here is a vintage Remington Security 5-inch black and white monitor with camera, and it's the old school 900 megahertz. It actually has sound and video, and it did work. I sold this one for a friend of mine. It's in H4. So let's go get this. This is actually, this stack of records came from my friend. And he doesn't do eBay, and we're looking for H4. I didn't think I had an H4. H4. Huh. Okay guys, I don't know if I have an H4. I thought, did it say H4? It says H4, okay. So, I remember that I was looking for H4 before and I didn't have an H4. So, yeah. So, let's look for the numbers around H4. I'll pull that out. Some of these totes are kind of heavy. You know, you don't learn how to actually pack stuff, so it's not so heavy. Okay, it's an H2. I know. But see, look. TV. We got the old school little antenna. So, it's got the little robot looking thing. Now you can, oops, I gotta hit both cords. You can hook this up to a VCR or a recorder or something like that. It has the spaces for it. But it is black and white and it has sound. So I split this with Lee. I know that's not really good business, but the way I work it, which I work it as cost as goods bought. You know, end of the year when you do your taxes, it's purchasing price. So after all the fees and everything else that comes out of this, then I do the 50-50, but then I add up whatever I've sent this person as what it cost me to buy it. So basically the cost minus the shipping and then his share, and that's what I had to pay for it to be able to make the money I made. So it kind of doesn't hit him up with taxes. I know it's probably not the best thing, but I'm actually selling for another buddy of mine. I'm going either this week or next week. I'm going to drive a couple hours away, but he's giving me items that he's saying that every time they sell, we'll be getting a minimum of $50 a piece. So, and he's got something he's given me that he has 3 of. I guess it's been about a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months ago. I think it was November. He bought one of the largest coat collections in the state of North Carolina. Him and a buddy bought it. They spent a few $1,000s. A couple more than a few thousand, but they spent some decent money, and they bought a collection of a gentleman that worked for the Coca-Cola plant in Greenville, North Carolina, from the 30s all the way up until around 1990, retired from Coke, and passed away sometime in the early 2000s. He had so much stuff that was at this distributing plant. What my buddy Glenn has given me to sell, which I have not found online. My buddy owns, he manages an auction house, so a lot of it all went in big auctions. And he found 3 more of these 1930s back of doors delivery truck cardboard advertisings that actually came off of the trucks. The way it was explained to me was that, you know, before you had screen print and everything else, they would paint the advertisement on these cardboard things, and when they got ruined, they'd just replace it with another cardboard one. So he's got 3 of those. He's let me sell one to see if I can do anything like the auction. He sold one of them for $600 at an auction. He sold another one for $400 at the auction. So if I can get in that same number, then I will have access to all 3 of them. And then he's got a bunch of aviation gauges and stuff that he's getting me that it supposedly came from the Vietnam War. So we don't know what planes those go to, but I'm going to go pick up about 6 or 7 totes. And like I've said before, I have plenty of stuff to list, but how can you turn down free? How can you turn down free? I mean, I don't have a store. I'm just this smogo working out of a 2-bedroom apartment and have storage units. So I split this with him, and so far out of the stuff I've listed from him, the last I've got to list is a stack of records and this little gauge thing, which brings about 20 bucks. His stuff's small, so I'm not going to bore you with packaging any of this stuff, but I'm going to do a second video of what sold on eBay while I was on vacation. This is part one, because this is it for the vintage store. So I'm going to go ahead and print out these labels and use my new toy. This was new for the store this year. I had a zebra and I could never get the thing to work right. And I just dealt with this last year. These labels, the 2 print labels and ink. But my HP decided that it would only use genuine ink. So all my off-brand ink stopped working. And then that started getting really expensive. So, plus I think last year I bought at least 1,000 sheets of this. I think I burned about 1,000 labels last year. So we went with the Dynamo. We're still working out the kinks. I ran out of labels, so I ordered some while I was away. Yeah, it was a nightmare. I'll tell you what, guys. We had our neighbor pick up. I had our neighbor pick up everything that got delivered. Well, we surprised my mom. You'll see some of the other videos from the thrift store pics that I will be uploading soon. I'm going to try to make this one the first one. But we had our neighbor picking stuff up. Well, my mom didn't know we were going to Florida to surprise her for her 65th birthday. And so she was shipping stuff to us because we've got a baby shower at the end of the week because my daughter is due in March with her first baby. So, 46 years old, going to be a grandpa. But it's okay. It's okay. Happiness, some other way for me to spend all my money. So my neighbor literally got this in for shipping. Fur babies, you need to move. You see all those boxes over there? All those boxes came last week. This came last week. That came last week. All these boxes up here came last week. So she said, thank God we got home, because her foyer was full. I hated it. I didn't know my mom sent so much stuff. So, alright guys. I'm going to get this wrapped up, get it labeled up, and then we'll do part 2. So, just to know the thing is right now on everything that sold, I charged shipping on everything. So the only thing I'm going to be out on the product is what it costs for me to sell it on eBay. And like the jeans, I know when I sell them for $27.95 after fees, because I got promotions on them. The only thing that really changes on them is if it doesn't sell on sale, which it looks like these aren't on sale. But they are promoted listings. 5% I think, or 1% promoted listings, something like that. But when it comes out, the jeans, I am making 24. I think I'm making $24.47 or $24.74 per pair of jeans that I sell. And I bought it from Randall. Huge thanks to Randall for selling me the product. Because I will probably be selling these clothes for the next 2 or 3 years. And this last year, I started listing them at the end of July. And since the end of July, I've grossed almost $9,000 on these clothes. And I have only sold maybe 200 or 300 out of the 3,000 pieces of clothes that we got from Randall. So, thank you, Randall. Thank you so much. So, I thank you for you guys being here. I hope you like, share, get my name out there. We gotta get the storage prospector out there. I'm gonna have a whole bunch of different kind of videos. It's gonna be storage. It's gonna be eBay sales. Most of my life revolves around eBay. So I've got some storage cleanouts coming up, and we'll get it all taken care of. I appreciate you guys coming along. Always look for stuff to flip and make money. Later, guys.